It's gonna be like that. That's how casual works.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
By all means, keep going. Tell me all about your...
The carries and the heavies and the soldiers and the demos. You see the medics and the scouts. You see the pyros and the snipers, the spies. There's everywhere. They all want to stick it up my butt. They don't give a damn about my thing. They just want to stick it up my butt.
Is that how you feel? Well then.
That's how I feel.
Could be a little weird.
I don't know why they want to stick it on my butt, dude. I mean, I don't want nothing stuck on my butt. Why these people want to stick it on my butt, dude?
Why are you obsessed with things going...
I don't know. Why do they stick it up my butt? I don't want that. That's not cool.
Well, folks, I hope you're being as grossed out as I am right now. Hey folks, what's going on? It's me, DSG and Dark. You know I am Scope now. I go by many names now. The most current one, obviously, is Marvos Dragos. But, keep things short, I just wanted to say, hi, I'm not dead. I've been taking a rather long break, I should say. I've been distracted very much by other games such as Fallout 4, Dark Souls 3, For Honor. But I want to say I'm going to get back into the hang of playing this game, and right now I just want to talk about what's happened since I've been gone, and it might not have been long, but I've noticed a lot of changes. The big one being the degreaser isn't as commonly used anymore for what it originally was, which was basically it was used for stock, and with that pyro you just saw in the video there, he was not using it for what it originally was the hit him for a couple seconds, like a second or two with a flamethrower or the degreaser, and then puff and sting them. Instead, he immediately, like right there, he immediately lit him on fire and tried to pop him with the sting, flare gun. Flare gun, if you didn't know, does 100% critical damage versus burning players. This is a bonus to the weapon that is given to it by default. And the flare gun is considered a secondary default. A secondary weapon that is a second default type. If you don't know what that means, it doesn't have any bonuses, it doesn't have any negative attributes. It is a different... all it is really a different secondary from the pyro. It obviously replaces your shotgun with the bonus of lighting people on fire. You also have less ammunition for it, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the state of the game and where I've been and what I'm planning on doing. Obviously, the simple ones. Where have I been? I haven't really been anywhere. I've been taking care of stuff where I work and trying to keep myself from being kicked out, etc., etc. So I really haven't gone anywhere. What I've been doing, though, is been playing a lot of other games, and it's really, as you can see, it's hurt me a lot. I was able to install new parts into my computer, which finally, big time, I've needed to do it, which has helped. As you can see, the video is a little bit smoother than what it normally is. The quality, though, is still going to be a little weird because I'm doing stuff in the editing program that I'm using to make it fit, basically. Now, what I plan on doing is getting back into Team Fortress 2, playing and getting my bearings, because I've really started to feel burned in other games, and that really has indeed affected why I haven't been doing a whole lot. I've felt very lazy and lackadaisical about playing this game again because of just what all has happened. Like in my case with Pyro, sure, Pyro now has the basic ability to damage, basically punish people getting healed that he's fighting. And if you don't, it's basically cauterizing them, meaning they get less healed as long as they are in the direct stream of fire. And one of the big things with fire is it's a particle system, and the particle systems in this game don't really work very well, especially as this one is a weapon-based particle system. So it really doesn't help the flamethrower at all. That being said, one of the weapons I wanted to really dig into here was the degreaser, as I mentioned beforehand. Back in the day, back when I started playing, the degreaser was not nerfed. It wasn't bad. In fact, what the degreaser was, it was basically considered an upgrade. There was no big damage penalty for the weapon. There was no air blast penalty for using air blast. It was just an all-around better flamethrower to use. Now, with the updates, that's changed. The weapon has indeed received negative stats, and the negative stats on the weapon being a resounding nerf to the weapon itself. It used to be an increased, I think it was 55? 50? I don't know, 60. I forget what it was exactly, but it was a very significant increase to the weapon's usability. It was very fast. Let's just say it was a very fast weapon switch. With the nerf, the weapon switch is still there, but it's not switching with all weapons. It's switching back and forth from the weapon. So that means if you're holding the weapon out and you go to switch to a different weapon, you'll switch faster to the other weapon. But switching from that weapon, say switching to you switch from degreaser to your secondary. You switch from your degreaser to secondary faster, but you go to switch from your secondary to your melee. Your switch to your secondary to your melee is normal speed. However, switching back to the flamethrower itself is slightly faster, but not much. This is good if you need to switch back to the weapon, but it's bad because what the main negatives are. It now has a significantly reduced damage. It has a air blast penalty, and I believe on top of that, it also has an afterburn penalty. Afterburn in this game is a calculation of 60 damage over 10 seconds, which equals out to 6 damage every second. The degreaser now does 30 damage over 10 seconds. That's bad. That's really bad. It's like, why would you ever use this weapon bad? It basically makes your secondary your primary, and it makes your flamethrower your secondary. All that is just do a little bit of extra chip damage and then immediately switch out. It's no fun. It's not any form of fun that I can ever find in that style of gameplay. I want to use my primary. I want to get in your face. I want to look at you as I'm burning you. I want to see you burn. Anyway, before that gets too weird, the biggest problem that I can find with that weapon is people are trying to use it as some kind of, I don't know, not gimmick, but they're trying to use the weapon as a weapon instead of just a tool, which is what it is. It's a tool designed to help you get the job done. I will more than likely be using the degreaser in a video by itself to show what I mean. And with that being said, I will switch over to the melee weapon which I'm using, which is the extinguisher, which is another weapon that's been changed all to hell. And it isn't even worth the weapon, like, it isn't worth the metal that the weapon's worth. Sure, the version I'm using is an Australian, which back in the day, the Australian version of this weapon was insane. It was great. Australian is just a reskin of the weapon, but it was an expensive reskin. That's the whole thing. Back in the day, it did 100% critical chance burst versus burning players, but it also had the downside of minus 50% damage versus non-burning players. So if someone wasn't on fire and you hit them, you only did like maybe 30 damage. at best. Now, if you hit someone while they're on fire, you do a full critical hit and damage. So it was 195 damage. They changed that to be half of that, which made the weapon worse. And now the state the weapon's in is even worse than what it was. It has a fire or like swing penalty or swing speed penalty. Not to mention it takes 75% longer. 75% longer to pull the weapon out. I don't know about you, but that must be a really heavy axe. The other big downside to the weapon itself is the swing speed. Because of that swing speed, 20% doesn't feel like a whole lot when you're swinging the weapon, but you can feel it when you try and get consecutive swings. I wish, personally, they had, instead of it being a 20%, maybe a 10%. That way, at least you could feel it, but it wasn't as bad, and it didn't feel like your input with the weapon was delayed. And I can deal with the switch penalty, but let's not be that bad. And I understand why they did it, so that way you can't just combo the degreaser and extinguisher like crazy, and that's great. I am 100% for that. But at the same time, you also have to you have to keep the weapon balanced enough around other how should I say it? Other playstyles than the quick switch buff and sting, which for a long time dominated Pyro gameplay, the Pyro game meta, I guess if you will. And now that that's no longer a thing, you can definitely see it has hurt a lot of Pyros, but they haven't stopped them from playing. They still play, they still go rather hard. It's just, it feels a lot worse than what it really is. And what it really is just a quick way to kill someone. And now it no longer feels quick, which is what the Pyro, in my opinion, should always feel like. Everything you do should be quick and precise. Because you have moderate health. If you get in bad situations, it's only going to take 2 shots from even a scout to kill you.
Yeah, no. I had no choice.
Or even an engineer. 2 shots from an engineer and you're dead. That doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it really does mean the difference between life and death. And if you want to kill someone quickly and efficiently, you can't. Anyway, I'll get more of that when I actually make that video. But for now, I really want to say I'm back, and thank you for those who have been here and watching. I don't know. I'll see you guys later. Peace!